You are listening to Confessions of a Counselor podcast. Here we will talk all things mental health in bite-sized chunks. Hello and welcome, or welcome back to Confessions of a Counselor, your mental health podcast in bite-sized chunks. I'm your host, Janice, and in today's episode, I thought we would talk about another lesson I've learned in my last 10 years of practice, and that it's okay to be human and we're not all perfect at it all the time. In fact, we are all human and we're just doing our best. So let's jump right in. I think this topic is really important, and a lesson that I've learned over the last several years is that we are all just living our human experience. There is no universal system or way in which we're supposed to live our lives. We're all just doing our best with the information that we have at the time. I think a lot of times people come into therapy thinking that I'll have the answers or that there's one simple way to do it. I have clients who will come in with lists of questions. How do I manage this? What do I do in this situation? What's the answer? And I think that this comes from this rooted belief that when we become adults that we're supposed to know what we're doing, we're supposed to have it all figured out, that there isn't any learning after we become an adult. And I think that this is one of those myths that I had to learn in my therapy practice, is that there isn't one way to do it. There isn't a right way to do it. So oftentimes I will tell clients I have a wide tool belt of things that we can try and things that we can learn and things that we can do in order to help us thrive and feel good in our relationships and in our lives. But we're all human. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to mess up sometimes, and we all have to learn lessons in a way that works for us. So there is no universal, this is the right way to do things. So I think it's really important that we remind ourselves that we're all human, and remind ourselves that when we're interacting with other people that they are also a human. And so it's not going to be this robotic experience. It's not going to be this perfect experience, and that's okay. As we move along and as we learn and as we grow and as we develop, we're going to lean into that and understand that more. And I think that this is that freedom that comes with age, right? As we get older, there is more wisdom there. And I think it's this acceptance and understanding that we're human and that we can't be perfect all the time and we don't have it all figured out, that we're all just trying to do our best and figure it out as we go. So I hope that this is a lesson that you can take with you and that you can remind yourself of when maybe you're beating yourself up for not having it all figured out, or for maybe when you feel like you're the only one who doesn't know what's going on. I just want you to know that we're all figuring it out. Even as a therapist, I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't have all the answers, and that hopefully we can just keep learning. And that's the hope, and that's the goal, is that as we grow, we learn and to figure things out along the way. So I hope that you take this lesson and are able to learn something from it. And until next time, take care. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Confessions of a Counselor podcast is available anywhere you like to listen to your podcasts, on Apple and Android. New episodes are released every Friday. If you enjoyed today's episode, please join the conversation. Leave a review or subscribe to the podcast hosted on Spotify. You can find all these details on janicelyons.com. Until next time, take care.